Hi, good morning. I have a dolly helper today. The reason she's here is because one of the items I have bought will suit the Smartdoll very well, but it is not a Smartdoll item. It is an American Girl item. It's an accessory. Now, the American Girl doll, she's about the same sort of height. Obviously, she's a wider doll, so some of the things don't fit, but some of the accessories are a great size for the Smartdoll, so it is worth looking out for them. Now, I would not have known about this item if it wasn't for a fellow YouTuber, Bethany. Now, I know Bethany from YouTube, but I also know her from DollyCon because she's one of the DollyCon attendees, so I have met her in person, and she has a great channel. Definitely pop over there. I'll pop a link down below. Let me get it right though, because I don't like getting people's channel names wrong. We have BC's, as in capital B, capital CS, Doll Place. I will pop a link in though. Pop over and have a look. Let's see what she's up to. Please like, subscribe, share, all those things as well. Let's help each other out. But what we're going to do is also look at where I bought it from. I bought it from a place called Simon's Collectables, which again Bethany had linked, though this is why I knew about them. Now, I'd not heard of them. You may have heard of them. You may have bought from them. If you have, oh, it's a wonderful site. You will love it. And I went on to get one thing. I ended up getting two things. So we're going to be looking at both of them. I bought the Smartdoll item, which I'll sort of show you. I thought it might be nice, Jubilee themed. So I have that for my Smartdoll. But also I couldn't resist when I went on and I got one of these. Now, I've been wanting one of these Barbie looks for a while. I've been watching other people's YouTube videos and I'm like, I will get one eventually. And I saw this one and I thought she was such a cutie. So we're going to look at her as well. Now, the actual website is wonderful. It's not just dolls, it is toys as well. So you've got collectibles, you've got Star Wars, you've got Barbie, you've got all sorts. Definitely have a look. Again, I'll pop the link in below. But the other thing they do like a rewards program, which is really good. So if you're buying things or you're recommending things or you follow things like that, you will get points for rewards. And those points then add up into pounds. So then you've got a little bit of sort of cash stashed up towards your next purchase. So it is great. It's a great excuse to buy something else as well. You go, well, I've got £5. I have to buy something, or whatever reward it is that you actually end up with. But obviously it's nice. It's a little bit of an incentive. It keeps you going back to their store, which is a great idea as well. Might be something I need to think about for mine, but definitely have a look. I'll defy you to not get something, or at least put something on your wish list, because you're definitely going to like something on there if you were a collector of toys or dolls. So we're going to look at the items a little bit closer up and sort of have a chat about them, see what you think about them. Have you ever bought from Simon's Collectables? It is a UK company, by the way, as well. So that is something sort of to watch out for, because I don't know what postage is like, obviously, if you're not in this country. So check all the details out. Make sure you read all the small print. But we're going to have a look at these items now. I'm going to take some photos afterwards, particularly of the Smartdoll with the bag. I'm obviously going to take pictures of the other girl as well. You know what I'm like. I have to have photos. So I'm going to pop some photos on the end of the video. So don't forget to have a look. Please pop comments, please like, please share, please subscribe. You know how it goes. And I'll see you all in a couple of moments, top down, to have a look what these goodies actually are. All right, let's get on with some unboxing. Now, I'm going to start with this one first. I've had some rather large scissors. I can't find my smaller ones, but they will have to do, because this is the item I wanted for my Smartdoll. So I'm going to move this beauty to one side and we'll have a little look. I will do some photos, as I've mentioned, so you can see the scale properly, but it gives you a rough idea while she's sat here. As you can see, it is an American Girl item, Jubilee. Not necessarily Jubilee themed, but it is London themed. There's different ones that you can get from different parts of the world, which is great. But I thought this bag is lovely. I love doll bags, so this is perfect. And there's also a box of chocolates and little bits and bobs here as well. So it just says Truly Me, and it's from the World Travel Collection. And as I say, it's London, England. It says 8+. I presume that's because of the little bits. Oh, look, there they are. Look at them. Aren't they gorgeous? It's not a doll I collect, but some of the accessories and items you can get for them are absolutely amazing. So I am actually considering some of the others on here as well, because bags, etc. are great. And it just says collect the outfits from the different countries. We contain one purse, one box of chocolates, 3 postcards, a sheet of stickers, And let's have a look. Again, though, it does say 8+, but then it says obviously not suitable for under 3 because there's tiny weeny bits there and lots of bits of information. If you're an American Girl collector, I'm sure you will have seen these, and I'm sure you've probably bought them, or maybe from the other ones. Right, shall we get the scissors? I don't know, shall I not? No, that actually undid quite easily there. Try not to knock that camera down. So, out we come. Bits of rubbish all over the floor again. A little piece of cardboard holding everything in, so I'm just going to turn it over, and I hope, yes, again, a little bit of sellotape, not much. Have to have the scissors. There you go. If I got patience, I could have probably peeled it off. And I've opened it upside down, but that is okay, because I want to get to this bag. Just look at this. Just look. It's perfect. Now, look at the detailing. It's got these little corners on it. Let's see if it opens. It opens too, so she can pop the other bits and pieces in there. Perhaps she's been shopping in London and she's bought some treats while she's down there and brought them back for the other girls. It is beautifully made. It's a solid plastic there. The strap is sort of like a mock leather, but it's even got proper stitches in. It's genuine stitches in there. So I think that is a lovely bag. And lengthwise, I think it's quite cool for the Smartdoll. Yep, so you can sort of see the length there. But as I say, I will take some photos. So you can hold on to that, missus. And let's have a look. We have a yummy chocolate present. So we've got these little cookies. They're all stuck together, but that doesn't matter. And in a sort of like a gift box. American Girl, dark and milk chocolate. So these are going to make great sort of taking photos, oh, I've gone blank now. I can't think of the word. You know what I mean. They're great things to be able to sort of use as props. That's what I wanted to say. And it is a proper little box. So you could sort of do your props sort of like that and take the photos. I'm going to do some of the dolls sharing the chocolates, things like that. Pity they don't come apart, but that doesn't matter. I don't think I will force them. No, I can't force them apart. But I think that's just really, really cute. So there you go. You can have a box of chocolates as well. And obviously, while she was down there, she decided to buy some postcards to send to some of her friends. We've got Stonehenge, we've got an England one, and we've got one that sort of defines a few things that are in London. Not really a place I've been to properly. I've been through to get to other places, but never really sort of stayed there or anything. And these are little stickers. Now, you can see little tiny stickers. Now, I know quite often, you know, people used to put travel stickers on their suitcases and things. So I think possibly for that. Although it does say, add these stickers to your American Girl passport. So, I'm just going to throw that one on the floor. This one's all over the floor now. Is there an actual passport? I presume there will be somewhere. You have to let me know if you've got one of the passports or if it's, you know, something you can buy separate. Because I presume then you're going to get a sticker from each part. Quite like the Irish one there. See the little cookies and the sachets. I mean, outfit-wise, I'll be interested to know if any of you have got any of the outfits from American Girl or our generation, similar sort of dolls, to see whether they would. Because, for example, like the skirt might fit as a mini skirt. I think it would be too wide, though. Shoes are definite no-nos for Smartdolls. A couple of these things might work. I don't know. Let me know if you've bought the clothing and whether it fits your Smartdolls or similar type dolls at all. So we're going to put that box on the floor as well. Like, lots of noise there. So basically this is what I got, and I absolutely love it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. And I thought, because we've got the Jubilee as well, let's move you down a little bit so we can see your face. I just thought it was great. So nice little bit of novelty there and make some great photos. So thank you again, Bethany, for recommending it. And thank you again for Simon's Collectables for selling it, because that is where I found it. So shall we pop the bits and pieces? We'll put them in here. Will they fit in? They do. So we're going to pop all of accessories in there and wait for me to go in the garden after our video to take some cute pictures. So I'm really, really pleased with that. So we're going to move our Smartdoll out of the way, because now it is going to come down to our Barbie. Now, I think these are absolutely stunning, these Barbie signature looks. I've seen a few people with them, and I don't think I'd want them all, but there's a couple that, including this one, that I would want. So if we have a look on the back, we have a collection of 3 here. Some of the guys, I think, look amazing, but this, I think there's got to be different seasons. I don't know enough about these. Obviously, it is Mattel. Obviously these are collectible rather than toys, and this sheet is model 7. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else on the box. Not really. Obviously it just says Looks on the side there. So let's see how easy she's going to be to get in. I suspect not so easy. Can I undo? Well, let's start where it actually tells you to undo it. It would help, wouldn't it? Right, so I don't really want to damage the box. I don't generally save boxes, but some boxes I do save. There we go. That wasn't so painful, was it? Right, will you slide out of there? I don't know. Ta-da! Another box on the floor. Right, she looks like she is attached in quite a few places. We have a stand, I think, here at the back, so I'll get a stand off. I do love a stand. Obviously, when you're buying second-hand dolls and that, you don't get that, but it is always good to have a stand. So we've got the 2 pieces there. Let's have a look. This certifies that your Barbie Looks Doll was created through a collaborative efforts of designers and artists at Mattel. So I presume that is something I need to keep. It's her certificate of authenticity. And let's have a look. Now, sometimes you're better off just snipping off at the back. Or sometimes, I don't know, you see how these fold? I'm wondering if they're going to just sort of slide out. Let's see, how do we get you out, missus, without causing too much damage? Now, be really careful when you're using scissors, please, because we don't want to cut our doll. Right, so I've cut that one off her ankle. Ta-da! So her little legs are free. Let's go down the sides, because I can't get to these anyway from the back. That's 1. That's 2. So our legs... Oh, our foot's almost out. Get your foot out. There you go. So the actual foot... Oh, we have a bit of elastic there. That's what's causing the problem. Hey. Make sure I keep all the bits together. And then I can check what needs to be recycled and what doesn't. She's certainly got plenty of tags in place. I think with these more expensive dolls, they do that, obviously, because they're wanting to protect them. What else do we have? We've got one in the back of your head. We can guarantee we've got one in the back of your head. We have, and they're my hated little tags. But I know why they do them. But we can get them out there. How is your hair attached, missus? It looks like they've done it with lots of cotton. As in like a sewing cotton. So if I can move her hair to one side, I will try and cut it. We don't want to give her a trim, do we? Right, I think... Ta-da! She is out. So let's get... Oh, don't get rid of the box till you take your stand out. There's the other part of the stand there. So we need that. So another one on the floor. Let's move these bits and pieces. That's the cotton that was holding her in. We don't need that and we don't need that. Here is the stand. So it's a nice solid stand, I must admit, which is quite good. In 1997 it was made. Like they all do, they just slot in. I think we've all put stands together often enough, so we know roughly. Says me who can't put it together. That way. I should have put it in the other way. There's me going, oh, we all know how to put stands together, and I promptly do it wrong. There's a surprise. But let's get on to the main event. Here she is. I mean, just look at her. She is so, so pretty. I think her hair needs a little bit of sorting out. It's not bad. It just needs a little bit of tender moving about. I need to push those in, those little tags. I usually push them into the heads rather than try and cut them too close, because you don't want to end up cutting the hair. Her hair's got great colours in it. Well, I would say it's purple on first look, but then there's almost like an orange sort of colour in there, which is really, really nice. She has a very, very nice face, and you can see all the detailing on there. I mean, that is really beautiful. So let's take it round on the back. It just says 2021 Mattel. And let's take a look at this articulation. This is one of the main reasons when I've watched other videos, I've really liked them. I love dolls with good articulation. She has the twist on the arm, the upper arm, which is good because you can reposition the hand. We have plenty of movement here. We have this joint on the elbow. I'm always scared about moving them though, because they like do a double, and I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to force it, but you can see how we get like a double joint there. We have a little bit of movement in the hands, so you can see how delicate the hands are there. Obviously, her other arm does the same. Now, she has, if I just lift her top up slightly, a little bit of upper body movement there, which is also great for posing when you're doing photos. Let's take her down to, well, we'll take her skirt off. See, what's she got any underwear on? She got that sort of faux underwear that Mattel have a tendency to do. She has. But I suppose, yeah, I know my granddaughter said, why haven't they got proper coloured underwear on one of the other dolls? And I went, well, yeah, I get that. It would be nice. But it depends on what clothing you're putting on. You might not want to see like a white or a pink or whatever underwear under the clothes. So it gives you an option to put yours on then if you want. So again, great movement in the leg area. And we have that twist. That twist can make so much difference when you are doing photographs. And on the knees, she's got the one, and look how high that comes. That is brilliant. That's what I was trying to do on the elbow, but it felt a little bit stiff, so I wasn't going to push it. But yes, you get like this double bend, so it gives way sort of more flexibility within the doll. So we can sort of get all sorts of poses going off there. Now, the ankles, yes, I'm going to say, are they? I thought they might have been solid, but they're not. We have movement in the foot as well. So obviously her foot's been stuck in that position for a while, so it's a little bit stiff. But yes, so you have movement, and then you've got these gorgeous shoes here, which are quite soft. They're quite a soft plastic. Sometimes shoes are difficult to get on because they're quite hard, but these, hopefully, hey, look at that. They slipped on amazingly well, so that was great. On her back, again, we have Mattel 2019, made in Indonesia. So we'll pop her skirt back on. This skirt is sort of like a metallic sort of lycra sort of stretch in there, which is really nice. And she has the little crop top, which has got the clear elastic on the top as well, which is nice again. I love her. She's going to be staying in these clothes because she is more of a collectible doll. So she will be popped on a stand and she will go where the Barbies are. The Barbies I say that I don't collect, that are getting more and more, but there you go. Again, I'm never going to say I stick to one doll. There are certain dolls. My Smartdoll's a big thing for me. My vintage Cindy's are definitely a big thing, but then I collect the new Cindy's as well. Oh, I'm just terrible, aren't I? But you know what it's like if you are a collector. The only thing I want to do is just sort of try and tease this out a little bit. Just make it a little bit sort of softer looking. Because you can see, I know they've been packaged away and they might be in the box for a long time. So you can get that a little bit. But it doesn't feel like it's full of product or anything nasty, which some dolls do have. So I think just a little bit of careful sort of teasing out, getting some of these sort of waves sort of into slightly better condition, or maybe get some curls in there. But otherwise, I think she's absolutely gorgeous. I am so pleased I got her. And again, she was from Simon's Collectables, like the other item I bought. And I'll definitely be visiting again. Just look at that. That's great. Just look how well that bends. She looks amazing. You can sort of really get some great posing sort of out of her. So I can't wait to take her in the garden and get some pictures. I mean, just holding her like that, you can see the posing you can get. So yeah, well and truly happy. Hope you enjoyed the video. So those are my two sort of items I bought from Simon's Collectables. Again, pop the links in below. Please take a look. I'm sure you'll want to buy something either for yourself or for a gift for somebody else, because I know I was eyeing up gifts as well for people. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, etc, etc, and I will see you all very soon, because I've got a couple of videos over this Jubilee period. So see you soon, and bye bye for now.